Well, good morning or afternoon, depending on what time it is back home. Um, Let me just start off by truly apologizing because I had every intention of being there with you. As you all be able to start off the kicking off your new school year. I wish all of you the best of luck. But I do want to participate in something that we want to do something really special for Brent. And so while I know Brent does not like to be the center of attention, but for once, I want to get him out of his comfort zone. And I want to make him a little bit uncomfortable while we take some time to celebrate him the right way. And so hopefully, Brent, you are close to the screen so we can spotlight you, while this video is going on. And if not, please make your way up closer to the video so you can be in front of the group so we can spotlight you. And hopefully you're smiling too. Uh, but anyway, um, before we present Brent with this richly deserved recognition, let me talk a little bit about the history of a leadership and challenge coin and why we designed one for Ball Knob School District. A lot of this has to do with the love and admiration that I had for Brad Roberts, but I have not really talked about this in depth for a number of reasons. But I think it's time that I do that in concert with presenting Brent with this recognition. And so, challenge coins have a very rich history, primarily rooted in military traditions. I'm a military veteran, so obviously I'm pretty wed to it. But originating during World War I, these coins were unofficially created by American servicemen as symbols of identity and camaraderie. And over time, challenge coins have really evolved to represent unity, um, and recognition and pride within very highly visible organizations and military departments. Each coin crafted with care, and each coin tells a very unique story, making them very cherished tokens of courage and tradition. Um, and when you think about the Ball Knob Superintendent's coin, this is no different. And I can remember back when I learned that Brad was selected for superintendent. I knew right away that I was going to design a coin for him. One that stands for building leaders for tomorrow. Leadership, excellence, and bulldog pride. Brad embodied every bit of that and then some. And that's why the bond I had with him was so special. I'm sorry. Brad and I were mentors to each other. We were friends. And above all of that, he was like family to me. Brad was family to me because he saw me for the man I was, and race never got in the way of that friendship and the bond that I had with him. And for those who really knew how close I was to Brad, that was no secret. I think outside of Brent and his family, who saw Brad as a brother, a cousin, father, uncle, husband, and grandfather, most of you sitting in that audience today saw Brad by his position as codified by statute, specifically Arkansas Code Title VI as a superintendent. But here are some of the leadership qualities that I saw in Brad way beyond statute. I saw a selfless leader with empathy who always embodied compassion, understanding, and genuine care for others in the community, his church, and the school district. He was an active listener, and Brad didn't just listen to respond to you, he listened to hear you. And he always put himself in the shoes of others and prioritized the well-being of those around him. He always led by example and continuously fostered a supportive environment where everyone feels valued and heard. But what I really love most about Brad is he knew what it meant to always choose the hard right over the easy wrong. And I know this because he and I, we talked about it a lot. And so when we lost Brad, mm, the community and the school lost a lot. And we all hurt a ton. I know I still hurt when I think about my relationship with him. But one thing I can say is that we all have those eternal gifts that he left for us. And those are memories that we will never lose. And I'm just always just so enlightened because those gifts are amplified every time that I watch Brent do his thing. When I watch Brent, at every sporting event and every school activity, taking pictures and just being there for our scholars and being there for our community, being there for his church, his leadership, his selfless service, his work ethic, all the same things that I saw in Brad. And because of these things, this is why Brent is very deserving of this recognition. And so, Brent, I hope you take time to get one of those favorite treats that you love from the Dairy Queen, one of those frosty treats, or some of your favorite cookies or your favorite cake. And I really hope that you take time to celebrate yourself, just like we're celebrating you today. It's been such a joy watching you present the superintendent coin to others throughout the years, but I am just honored to be able to present the one that you're going to get today. So congratulations, and so very well deserved.